And it's really easy to manage because all you have to do is add a file or a folder to one of your libraries that has been flagged for file history. Let's take a look now at how we manage file history in Windows 10. If you'd like to use file history, the first thing you need to do is turn it on. And in order to do that, we need a drive that we can use as our backup drive. We go into Settings, into Update and Security, and we find the Backup feature. So here, we can add a drive that we're going to use as a backup drive, because you don't want to use the same drive that you're initially saving the information on to also save your backups. Your backup can be a secondary hard drive in your computer system, or it can be a removable external USB drive. So once you have the drive installed, you can select it from the File History menu, and that will enable File History. Now, once File History is enabled, if we go into our File Explorer, all of your default libraries, your downloads, your documents, your pictures, your music, are all automatically going to be monitored by File History. So in order to access them, come to the library, you right-click, and select Restore Previous Versions. And that's going to give you a history of all of your changes that have been made through File History. So if you make a mistake, if you delete a file by mistake, or if your drive gets corrupted and you need a backup, you'll have those backups available on the secondary drive. Now, if we want to do a more thorough backup instead of using File History, or possibly as well as using File History, we can get to it again through the Settings menu, through Update and Security, through Backups. Here, we have the option to use the Backup and Restore tool that originally came with Windows 7. So that tool is still there. If you're used to that, you can set up your backup program the same way that you did in Windows 7 to back up certain files on a schedule as you have defined. And then if you have a problem, you'll be able to come in here and restore your backups of whatever files were lost. But File History, instead of doing a bulk backup and a bulk restore, it lets you restore specific files to specific previous versions as you need.